Good morning. This is day 42. It's April 21st. I am at the Lost Mountain Shelter. Y-O-L-O. Getting ready to pack up. First I'm gonna have some breakfast, but it's a beautiful morning. I got an early start because it's warmer out. You can see some of the other hikers are still here. I just went to the privy and got my food bag, and now I'm ready to start packing and have some breakfast. But Richard is going to take the day off today, he said, and try to meet up with me tomorrow, I believe. So I'll see what distance I can get getting started this early, do some trail journal entries, and then off I go. Talk to you guys later. Bye. All right, guys, we're heading out of the Lost Mountain Shelter this morning, heading on down the trail. Carrying my Mountain Dew from Crazy Larry. Tenters here. We got a guy that's in the shelter smoking weed, dreadlocks, just a tarp and a military backpack, he said, but it looked pretty rough. I don't think he's really a through hiker, but we'll see. But anyway, we're heading north. We got those mountains right there, which is over 5,000 feet of elevation, so my legs will be warmed up here in a short while. We got a little bit downhill and then mostly uphill. I was also told today that we'll be seeing the Grayson Highland ponies if they're out, which I'm sure they will be. So Grayson Highlands, here we come. Heading on down the trail, heading north. I did lose a little bit of weight because I drank a Mountain Dew yesterday, which took off 12 ounces. And then I'm drinking the Mountain Dew again today, which is the last one, which is 12 ounces. And I had a honey bun, which is probably another 8 ounces. So that food is the heaviest thing I think in my pack. And yesterday, since it was a resupply day, my pack was the heaviest, and it'll dwindle down for the next couple days until I resupply again, and then it'll get heavy. So it's a up and down type of thing. But I enjoy having the food. I enjoy eating. All right, talk to y'all later. First creek this morning. And we got a road crossing. A little bridge, another little creek. Anyway, back in the woods. Look left, look right. Look left again, proceed with caution. Back in the woods. A little, if you're driving, you probably wouldn't even notice this was here unless you just happen to know it was here. Just a little parking area. This is a property boundary marker. Doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm sure if you're a surveyor or work in the surveying field, you know what it is. All right, I think we're heading up this mountain now because the incline is getting to be a little steeper. Here's a register, it looks like. So I register for that. Heading on up the mountain. We got registered. We got the road right over here for a short while. And then we're up to see the ponies after much climbing. Little campsite right up here, just off the pine tree forest. Saw that I had shorts on. It is warmer today, thank goodness. I was able to go ahead and just start in shorts. I do have a jacket. I had my gloves on for a few minutes, and of course I'm wearing a toboggan, or a beanie. So that's what I'm using to regulate my temperature, is just pulling that beanie over my ears, off the top of my head, back down. It just depends on what it is. It's like rolling up the windows in a car. Another campsite. There's a happy camper there. Pretty good. It's Yolo. So it's cruising on down the boulevard. We haven't started climbing yet, but we will shortly. Off we go, off we go, off we go, off we go. Looks like there's another interesting creek crossing up here. Looks like it's pretty wet. Looks like we're just crossing it, not walking through it. All right, now we're going uphill. I don't know if you can see this, but it is, my phone's level and the trail is just going up and up and up and up. So just on the other side of this hill is where Daniel and I completed one of our training hikes, or shakedown hikes. And because we did the shakedown hikes, I know that the trail goes here, along this way. But anyway, I think I need to be more exciting when I do this, but there were some cows out here the last time, and then we got some steps. We're gonna go over this grassy bald. We're gonna come to another road section where I know there's no cell phone signal, because I've been here before. at this point, when Daniel and I did our first hike together, our shakedown hike, I was not able to get this footage because my phone ran out of memory, which led me to the decision to upgrade my phone and to get more memory, because I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for this trip. This is the sign that I got a photo at. See if we can do it again. But anyway. Anyway, I ran out of storage on my phone, so I did not want to be running out of storage on my phone during the Appalachiantrail through hike. So I upgraded the phone to the largest I could get, which was 1 terabyte. And I just checked, and I have about 61 gigabytes of just film footage so far. But as I was waiting on Daniel, I had parked my car right here. I was waiting on Daniel for, I don't know, a couple hours, leaning against this tree. It was cold, it was windy, and finally near midnight I gave up on him and hiked up into the woods where I'm going now, which is where we're proposing to camp for the first night, and then wake up and drive to Damascus and park and then hike just what we just did. So I have been on this previous section the last 2 days from Damascus to the point that I'm at now on a shakedown hike. So it was somewhat familiar, but yet it wasn't. Things were a little different. Much easier this time because we got our trail legs now. My pack is slightly lighter and I'm more confident and comfortable with what we're doing. But anyway, I came up this trail around midnight, set up camp, and hoping no trees would follow me, because again, it was pretty windy. And then came down in the morning, and Daniel was down here in the parking lot eating breakfast. We introduced ourselves, and then we started our hiking together. So thank you, Daniel, for those training hikes and shakedown hikes. You and I learned a lot from that, and it was fun. And hopefully we can get back together here. I think you took a couple zeros to get some camera equipment shipped in. And with my other friend hiking with me, it slowed me down a little bit, but he's off trail now. So I was able to sort of maintain the miles. But anyway, I'm blabbering. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, this is one of my first views. Not so romantic that way, but here you see 2 or 3 layers of mountains. I hear some cars, so there must be a highway somewhere. But anyway, got a rock slab. I think last call is up there in the woods somewhere. Hiking through. That's his trail name, last call. So, all right, heading on north. We're getting near the top of Grayson Highlands, I believe. We got some rock cliffs, but we got a pretty good view. Got some hikers coming behind me, husband and wife. You see for miles. I'm sure it's gonna be better at the top, so let's get to it. Hey guys, we're near the top of Grayson Highlands, and and we ran into a trail club that is doing some trail magic, so I want to thank them. I'm going to turn the camera around now and allow them to introduce themselves. So give me a moment. So here's some of the hiking clubs. Here's a hiker trash, and this is the oh, are you hiking? All right, all right. Well, what's your trail name?
I'm
Tired Tigger. And where are you from?
from Central Virginia.
You're with the group. Okay. How about you? I'll go ahead and introduce you as well.
I'm Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. And where are you from, Rocket Man?
North Carolina, Frisco, North Carolina.
Frisco? Well, I'm your neighbor.
Are you really?
Westfield, North Carolina. We'll talk about that later. When did you start?
March 14th.
March the 12th for me. So.
You got to enjoy the snow and the storm.
Yeah. All right. So here's the hiking club. So this will be the mouthpiece for the hiking club. So can you tell me who you are and what you guys are doing and why you're doing it?
Okay, we're part of the Natural Bridge Appalachian Trail Club, but we hike together just as a friend group, and twice a year we come to a big chunk, and we're doing Dickey Gap to Damascus. And we have a friend who usually comes with us, but she's in Romania till June.
All right.
And she usually hands out oranges and Snickers, so that's what we're doing.
Oh, good job, good job. Well, we really appreciate it. We hikers look forward to trail magic. It's a real blessing that God's given us. So thank you very much.
Thank you. No problem. Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Well, the trail club's getting ready to pull out. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, trail club. Here's the panoramic view at Grayson Highlands. We'll still have the horses yet, or the ponies. The trail does not go up that way, but it rather goes, you see the cairns, and it goes that way. So you go down, but she said that we eventually get to the top there, but it is a one-sided view. Anyway, in God's glory, beautiful. See layers and layers of mountains again. All right, I'm heading out. The color is red because of all these thorns or whatever they are. Also want to say this trail is a little hard to work when it's embedded down about 6 or 8 inches, because you got about probably 10 inches of trail to walk on, and you hit the side with your shoe. So it makes it a little difficult, but I guess it's just gotten pounded in over thousands and thousands of hikers hiking this thing. But you can see how high it is in places. Anyway, this is really pretty with all the red. It wouldn't be as pretty if it was just 1 or 2, but there's tens of thousands of these, and it makes it look orangish red. So all right, off we go. Go ahead.
Okay, look us up on Potomac Appalachian Trail Club.
All right, and what do you guys exactly do? Just get together once a month or something and do some hiking?
We're a very small subset of PATC.
Okay.
We're doing Virginia, all of Virginia, Appalachian Trail, and Appalachian Trail in sections.
Okay.
We maintain trails.
Well, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Guys,
Okay.
have a blessed day.
Yeah.
Are y'all with this crew? No? Okay. Yeah. I am fabulous. I'm Yolo. You guys can check me out on YouTube at Yolo Hiker.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So it stands for You Only Live Once, because that's what we do. So,
Well, enjoy your hike then.
but thank you. You guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye. If it wasn't for individuals like them maintaining the trails, it'd be much more difficult for us through hikers and day hikers and all hikers in general. But they help make this trail what it is. It allows us to have the freedom to use this trail unencumbered. So thank you very much, trail clubs across the United States, not only on the AT, but everyone who volunteers, donates, and gives of time and services on these trails to make them better and more apt for hiking, so people can get outside, excuse me, get some exercise and enjoy life instead of just using a television screen or doing what you're doing, watching stuff on YouTube. But thank you very much, trail clubs. And I'll give a shout out to Rymac Builders in King, North Carolina. They do custom houses and properties. They supplied me with my Tyvek. That is my ground cloth for my tent. So thank you very much, Rymac Builders in King, North Carolina. You're the sponsor of today's show. Heading on. Spring 50 feet. It's a gusher there, buddy. It's like belching. You can't get in front of me. There you go. Our first Grayson Highland pony. I think we're going to the left. Does he know that?
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
This is for the very smart horses. So they can only go down this trail and not this one. All right, smart horse. Don't go down the Appalachian Trail. It's only for people. All right, here we go. We're heading north. Richard stopped by again. So we chatted and sat on the back of his tailgate and had lunch. So he's gonna try to meet up with me again tomorrow at some other location. So thank you, Richard. Another outcropping of mountains. You see multiple layers. They are truly beautiful. Now I understand why they call it the blues. Anyway, back on the trail we go. I'm hiking with Rocket Man today. Hey guys, we're coming into another shelter. The Thomas Knob shelter, if I don't die. Looks like they brought it in on a helicopter and put it on a pad. Yeah. It's got a loft. Hey guys, this is where we're currently at. We're at Grayson State Park by Roan Highlands, I believe it is. We're coming up on this pinnacle. Hopefully I can get up here without killing myself. Like running on the roof here. So, hike her up. I about got something on film. Almost got me. Hey guys, here's the mountain so far. We got the sun breaking over here. It's very beautiful. It reminds me of Wyoming. Lots of mountains. Also, we got some ponies coming up. They're right here. It looks like there's about 6 or 8 of them. All right, let's get off this rock slab and head on. There's 2 Grayson Highland ponies, and there's a little cub, or a colt I should say, back over here, but I don't think he's going to come back out. The brown horse has got eagle's wings. Is he coming back? He's, okay. Alright, well maybe we'll see some more ponies. They seem to be taking off. They had enough. Alright, back on trail. This is the Fat Man Squeeze. Alright, let's do it again. Turn it towards. Alright guys, this is mile marker 500.7. This is the Fat Man Squeeze. So, I don't think it's that narrow, but the problem is you gotta cock yourself a little bit to the side and go. I made it, so I'm not that fat anymore. I lost about 28 pounds since I've been on the trail. Talk to you guys later. Here's a pony here. Had a little colt. It had a little colt with them, so that's pretty cool. What do you think, buddy? You got an itch? No. What do you think, huh? You keep the grass mowed. These are crap people saw me. Do not feed or pet the ponies. You go eat his bag so I can get some good footage. There you go. Here's the horse at Grayson Highlands. It's the only one besides the one over there and the ones I've already saw today. So, all right, heading north. Talk to you guys later. Well, guys, that wraps up day 42 on the Appalachian Trail. We were able to go over some large mountains today, the 5,500 footers. We hit Grayson Highlands. We saw some ponies. We saw some spectacular panoramic views, and that was about it. So we left Grayson Highlands State Park or National Park or whatever kind of park it is, and we found a tent site just about a half a mile past there, and that's the place that we're staying tonight. I had a great day hanging out with Rocket Man and getting to know him and learning about what he's done and his family and everything, so thank you, Rocket Man. We also met up with another lady that we're tenting near, and we ate supper together. I had macaroni and cheese out of my titanium 750 totes pot, and it was cooked with my MSR Pocket Rocket 2, so that was new. But that's it for tonight. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please check out my Instagram. It is One Life to Live over at Instagram, and ring the bell, subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me, and I really appreciate you guys watching these boring videos. You guys have a great evening, and YOLO. You only live once, so do it right the first time, and there's no need to do it again. Talk to you later. Bye.